Hello everyone, Pallytime here. Welcome back to Heroes of the Storm. I'm gonna be real honest with you. I am not feeling good at all. So if we're a little bit lower energy today, let's just go with it. Let's just go with it. In today's video, we are gonna be playing as Nazeebo. He has currently had a resurgence in popularity. Previously, a few patches ago, they nerfed the crap out of Ravenous Spirit. And then a lot of Nazeebo players kind of went other places. But there's a new build emerging, and all of a sudden his win rate isn't that bad again. So let's go ahead and we'll take a look at Nazeebo.
I hear the call.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have landed on the Haunted Mines. Color coordination on point. It's on point. Look at it. This is the new mount for getting like 100 wins in Hearthstone or something. I don't know. I just got it, so I accepted it. Let's say hi to the friends. We are going to be picking up Death Ritual. My phone just fell on my ankle. Death Ritual. Permanently gain 5 health and 3 mana when a minion dies under Voodoo Ritual. This means that Nazeebo has a last hit mechanic, essentially. Not very strict, but still a last hit mechanic. So what do I mean by that? His trait is called Voodoo Ritual. Ability and attack damage poisons enemies for an additional 24 damage over 4 seconds. So in order to get any benefit out of Death Ritual, you have to hit something with either a spell or a right click, and then it will poison them, and that minion has to die within the duration of the poison. Looks like our top lane all just suicided. Alright, we're going up here. We're going up here. Our Q ability is Corpse Spiders. I believe this is what we're going to be focusing on a lot today. Our W ability, Zombie Wall. Fair warning, I cannot land zombie walls to save my life. And then our E ability is Plague of Toads, which just sends out a very big wave of explosive toads after the enemy, and hopefully we kill them. It is free Kerrigan week, so if you see Kerrigans not landing combos, they are probably just trying the character out. In fact, seeing a Kerrigan just use a stun like that is really strange. We almost caught Nova there. I thought she was going to be escaping. Let's just go ahead and throw out our Corpse Spiders, throw out the zombies as well, and I'm going to keep auto-attacking because I ain't ever scared. And there we go. We pushed Kerrigan out of lane. So, for those of you that don't know, I had a lot of medical problems growing up. Basically, I have a sinus disease, and it's been giving me a lot of trouble over the past week. So I haven't been doing much of anything. I've been relaxing. I've been playing the new Final Fantasy 14 expansion, and I've just been trying to take it easy. That being said, over the past 4 days, my throat has felt fantastic. My voice is feeling really good, so, you know, maybe I needed the rest. I am planning on continuing to take it pretty easy this week. I have some new content I wanted to start working on. Namely, I wanted to start doing a little bit of Overwatch content. What a failure of a wall. You know, just kind of analyzing some stuff that's been released. So, while I'm not feeling well, I was planning on taking it easy and knocking out content like that. Kerrigan missing her combo. It is worth noting that I only have time to record one video today. I am going to be streaming literally right after I get this done recording. I'm dead, huh? Let's go ahead and zombie wall here. Boom shakalaka! I can land him every now and then. Look how many arrows I just have sitting in my character. That was weird. Alright, let's move up to the top. We are going to have to team fight here pretty soon. Let's just throw out some spiders, get the spiders ready, get the spiders going. Unfortunately, our Kerrigan just bailed on us, so let's try to zombie wall some of the enemy team right here. We do catch Vala. Vala could just tumble right out of that, though. It's not like it was that much of a detriment to her. We are going to be picking up Spider Cluster, which is going to allow us to spawn an additional wave of spiders whenever we use the ability. Let's just keep backing up. Let's just keep trying to catch some people in these walls. I'm terrible at it, though, so don't count on it. We may actually be able to pick up a kill on Vala here with some right clicks. We are able to do just that. Now Rhaegar, looking a little low, is going to be forced out of the mines, and now moving down to help our Brightwing friend. Zombie wall, don't fail me now! Yes! Unfortunately, I ran out of mana and I couldn't do any more damage, but hey, that went well. Boom. I have nothing for you. And our Kerrigan looks like she was getting pushed out of the top lane. So it looks like we're just going for kills now, which is silly. That's silly. Come on! Oh, look at that wall! I say this about a lot of characters, right? But Nazeebo is one of those characters that I've always wanted to learn how to play. I've just never actually taken the time to really learn it. And when I decided I wanted to take the time, he got nerfed into the ground. So, well, presumably. Obviously, I don't think he's changed since those nerfs. And he seems to be doing just fine now. Looks like our Kerrigan's going to be able to zone out the enemy Vala. Let's just go ahead, throw some spiders over here. Let's make sure she stays okay. We could zone Vala just fine. We just can't zone the entirety of the enemy team just fine. And with that, we are going to be able to pick up the majority of the seeds. We need to stay on top of this Nova. Unfortunately, I did miss with the spiders. I want to help. It just doesn't seem like it's a very good idea to help. Zombie wall right on top of Murky. That worked out. See you later, Murky. See you later, buddy. That's probably a decoy. No, it's a real one. It's a real one. I'm just going to stand in between our Brightwing and the enemy Nova because I wanted to block some skill shots. I was doing a very noble thing there. I was being selfless. Okay. Zombie wall right here. Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! He's probably going to get mad at me. I wonder if he thinks that's why he died. Because it wasn't. It wasn't. We are going to be picking up Gibbon at level 7. Increases the explosion area of Plague of Toads and the duration of zombie walls and corpse spiders. Once again, we're focusing on our corpse spider ability. Let's just go ahead and throw those out right now. Corpse spiders. Well, let me tell you my theory on why I think Nazeebo had a recent uptick in win rate. I think it's because, quite simply, it was Kael'thas free week. And Kael'thas is extremely squishy. I don't feel like my team really knows what they're doing at all. We didn't get this camp here. We had a lot of senseless deaths earlier, so now I'm just gonna get this really quick. I really shouldn't be doing this right now, but this push wasn't going anywhere. Our defense is going okay. The idea is you want to take these right as the golems start pushing. Right as the enemy golem passes this wall, you want to be capping this camp, because what that is going to allow you to do is defend your base completely free. Like, you don't have to do anything about it. Your base is just defended by two giant men throwing rocks, and that's really, really good. Let's move over here, try to help. Did not get full mana back in the base, but that should be totally fine. Looks like Kerrigan and Rhaegar push at top still. Oh, Nova. The secret Nova. I think I could probably land a zombie wall on the enemy Kerrigan. Both of our Kerrigans don't really seem to be nailing the combo very often. There is a Nova here. I'm going to ping for danger a couple times. Zombie wall going out. It's not going to catch him. Man, I suck with these zombie walls. That's really the only intricacy that I see with playing Nazeebo. If you can't land your walls, a lot of your crowd control just kind of goes out the door. Now, that being said, you don't have to put the wall around someone for it to be a good wall. For instance, you could block off a pathway and just not allow them to move through there, and that would still be a perfectly fine wall. That being said, I can barely do either of those. Kerrigan, once again, not landing the combo may actually allow me to kill her here. The spider's not leaping just yet. They will be by the end of the game, though. Once we get leaping spiders, basically, I started my thought and I didn't finish it. I apologize. I have a headache. I'm all over the place right now. I think Nazeebo just had a recent uptick in win percent because Kael'thas was free last week. Kael'thas, of course, as we all know by watching me play, is a very difficult character to play because he's so damn squishy. Which means... Hey, girl. Which means that if you are able to deal guaranteed damage to him, that you will kill him. And one way that Nazeebo can do guaranteed damage to a target is with a leaping spider build, which is what we are building for today. We are going to be picking up Gargantuan at level 10. It is widely considered to be the better ultimate now, but the enemy team has a Kerrigan and a Nova. So what does that mean? My bad. I'm sorry. So what does that mean? That means I probably don't want to be standing still for very long. If Kerrigan moves me while I'm channeling the Vengeful Spirit, we are, of course, going to lose that Vengeful Spirit. Let's go ahead and just throw spiders out in here. Let them deal their damage. And if I'm standing still, Nova can just straight up kill me while I'm channeling the ability. So Gargantuan's going to be a little bit better. Basically what it's going to do is spawn a big old pet, which I need to spawn in now. This guy will attack whatever I tell him to. He'll deal slams. Well, actually, he'll attack my target, I think. His AI is nowhere near as good as like the water elementals or anything. I'm not going to worry about Vala. We did zone her back. I believe Nova's dead. Yes, she is. Just check the top of the screen. No, we should be able to move in here and take over this grave golem. Oh, I never realized how much energy I put into my commentary and these videos until I don't have energy to give it. You know what I mean? It's like when I'm feeling fatigued, this is like extremely strenuous for some reason. Try my best though. Like I said, I'm probably going to take it easy this week. I'm going to do things that involve more scripts, probably. Like I said, I want to start doing some Overwatch coverage. I also have a Diablo video ready to go again. I used to have a series called Free Time that we haven't done anything for in a while. And I basically have an update video on that in the bank. So maybe you'll be seeing that this week. That zombie wall did nothing but spread out the siege giants. Well, that wasn't beneficial at all. And we are getting this at a really good time. Push bot. Let's make sure everybody knows. Looks like our Brightwing just teleported in on our friendly Kerrigan. They are going to be able to take down the enemy Vala. Uh-oh, ulti. Ulti, what are you doing? Ulti? Let's get out of that precision strike. Alright, cool. Well, looks like we're just going to be pushing with a gigantic golem. We do have an Abathur copy of Kerrigan that's just going to get crowd controlled and wasted. Let's just keep throwing our spiders out. Let's just let them do some guaranteed damage. Now, it's not a lot of damage. As you can see, every single one of these spiders hitting for about 22, 23 damage here. We're really waiting for level 16. Now, that being said, 16. That being said, we're not doing bad on damage. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at the enemy team to decide our talent tier. Our talent choices at this tier. Zombie wall, don't fail me now. That's a great zombie wall. Kerrigan actually pulled them on our side of the zombie wall, which allowed us to get more damage on the enemy Kerrigan and eventually take her down. Very nice job by the Brightwing using those long-range attacks. So, the enemy team has one person that can jump on me and one person that can global kill me. So for that reason, let's go with Ice Block. Sprint is probably better. I'm not going to lie. In fact, I would guarantee you Sprint's better. But, you know what? Ice Block, I never use it. They have changed Ice Block since the last time I've used it. Now, when you Ice Block, you can cancel the effect. So you don't have to be sitting in there for the full duration. You could just be like, hey, what's up? I'm done Ice Blocking now. Like, for instance, hey, let's Ice Block and dodge that Kerrigan stun and then just casually walk out of here as we summon in our Gargantuan and right-click on everything. Looks like we're trying to focus all of our damage on Rhaegar here. Unfortunately, I'm in a bad position. Can the stun cancel anything? Okay, zombie wall right here. I'm inside my own zombie wall. I was actually pretty safe there. Ulti might take me down still, though. Trying to retreat away from Vala. We did kill Vala, but unfortunately, I did die. Now, with traditional Nazeebo builds, that death would be really, really, really bad. Because traditional Nazeebo builds often pick up Gathering Power at level 4. Or Envenom. But again, we're going for a Corpse Spider build. We want to do guaranteed damage to their squishies just by hitting our Q ability. We can throw that Q ability out anywhere, and it'll do guaranteed damage to something. And that's good. As of right now, we are just under our Kerrigan for highest hero damage in the entire game. We have participated in all but one of the friendly team's takedowns. The mines are opening right now. It looks like the friendly team pushing top lane right now. Enemy Kerrigan really, really low on health there. I have thought about doing a series where I recommend a character that you guys play for any given free week. Like, play to counter free week champions. I have thought about doing that. My only concern was that I don't know how long that video would be relevant, and that's kind of important on YouTube, you know what I mean? You want a video that people are going to be watching for months or something, not something that people are going to watch for a week. I suppose you could like title it something like, no, I'm not going to give you ideas. No, these are mine. No. These are my ideas. I think I can make it work. I don't know. We need to run away. What we could do is... Actually, if she was going to continue to chase us, I was like, well, what we could do is just spawn in our spiders. Looks like she's running right towards me, so we're going to greet her with... Oh, God! The zombie wall actually worked! Alright, Gargi, get out here. Let's do some damage, Gargantuan. Let's do some damage, Gargantuan. I'm going to go into my ice block and just sit here completely safe. Dude, ice block is so good versus Kerrigan. It's so good. Like that's the only person in this game I would recommend like taking ice block against. Maybe Tyrael, no, not even Murky. Tyrael and Kerrigan. That's it. That's when you need ice block. Maybe Nazeebo too, or excuse me, Nubarak. Maybe him too. I don't know. I'd have to think about it some more. The friendly team is completely dominating the mines. This is going to be 96 goals to the enemy team's 4. I don't see any reason to recall here, so we're just going to walk out. We're just going to walk it out. One thing that bothers me about this, let's say we stop moving in the mines and I want to click here. We don't move. I've always found that pretty irritating. Pretty damn irritating. Alright, so we should just push top, man. We should just push top. Looks like Vala is being pushed out of top lane just a little bit. We're just going to walk in and say hi to her. Maybe Murky ults her, maybe he doesn't. Hello. Just going to spawn in the Gargantuan. Hey girl. Let's throw in some corpse spiders. That ancestral healing is going to keep her alive. We're going to ice block. Oh, right as Nova went in with that snipe. Beautiful. And now we're going to zombie wall right here to keep her at bay. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. I'm not upset with that play. That was decent. Totally lucky that I just happened to ice block right when Nova was dealing her burst damage, but you know what? I always build luck in Fallout games. There's no shame in that. There's no shame in that at all. Do we want to capture a camp or do we just want to push? The team kind of keeps getting split up in what they want to do. For instance, our Illidan just diving into the enemy base here. I can help alleviate some of this problem simply by spawning in the zombie wall on top of the fort. The fort is, the keep, is going to prioritize the zombies over a player because they're minions. Let's go ahead and zombie wall Kerrigan here. Looks like we ran out of time. That is going to be a win for the home team. Like I said, I feel pretty out of it right now. I still gave us everything I had though. Hopefully I was a little bit insightful. I'm going to walk you through the towns one more time and hopefully be a little bit more insightful. So, Nazeebo, one of the great things about him is if you're playing him correctly, which I was not. Oh man, was I not playing him correctly. With Death Ritual, you become significantly tankier throughout the course of the game. So he's one of those characters that starts out relatively squishy, but if you're playing him properly, with Death Ritual granting 5 health and 3 mana, you're going to become extremely tanky by the end of a 20-30 minute game. Again, we went for Spider Cluster, which creates 3 more spiders over 3 seconds. We went for Gibbon to increase the duration of our spiders. And Gibbon is just a great talent for everything else too. It makes your zombie wall last longer and your Plague of Toads deal more damage. Well, increases the explosion area, so theoretical deal more damage. Gargantuan, because we are afraid of being interrupted or standing still. Gargantuan is often what you want to pick though these days. I just wish his AI was a little bit more malleable. Ice Block, because they had a Kerrigan and a Nova, which as you can see worked out great. On accident a couple times. Level 16, corpse spiders leap at their targets. This allows your corpse spiders to deal unmitigated damage. They cannot kill the corpse spiders. For instance, if a Zagara sends out a Hydralisk on a target, you can kill the Hydralisk and all of a sudden it did no damage. Whereas the corpse spiders don't have a health bar, they are guaranteed damage on a target, and with that leap and extra damage at level 16, they are going to stick to a target and deal a considerable higher amount of damage. And then at, oh, by the way, here are the stats as well. At level 20, I was actually going to go for Fury of the Storm just because I thought it was going to be funny. But I was also planning on building Bolt of the Storm. Or excuse me, I was also planning on building Sprint earlier on to get us out of some shit. So because I don't have Sprint, I would have wanted Bolt of the Storm just to have a way of getting out of a fight. But Fury of the Storm seems like it'd be funny. Like when you auto attack, you just deal 1,000,000 damage all of a sudden. Like out of nowhere. I don't know. Anyway, like I said, I'm going to take it easy this week. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'll be back soonish, sure, with some more Heroes of the Storm. But I do want to start some Overwatch coverage this week as well. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next time. Okay, bye!